Alrighty, hello everyone. It's a beautiful evening today. Nice and clear. Look at that. Nice. We'll be flying to LaGuardia. I'm just go ahead and move the aircraft because usually the simulator puts. Sometimes it'll put us in some odd positions, but that can be easily fixed. It's just gonna swing it over this way, and wait. There we go. Now we're talking. At least we don't connect online and then come across some weird positions. But anyways, let's see. Parking brake is set. Let's just make sure my parking brake is working here. It is. Landing gear is down. Battery switch is coming on now. All right. And then let me get some more light here. There we go. So now we can see what we're doing. Emergency lights is going armed. Backup display is going on. And then avionics going to dispatch. We'll initialize. We got the dates August 11th to September 7th, so we're good there. Position and it, we'll use the GPS. And we don't have a flight plan in it yet, but we'll get to it soon. So let's go IDX and next page, route menu, and we'll pull the flight plan from SimBrief. Still loading. Just double checking here the checklist: parking brakes, landing gear, battery switch, emergency light switch, standby flight display switch, and avionics switch. So cockpit preparation is good to go. We will be departing runway 27 left. My guess is we will probably be doing, let me just go ahead and pull Navigraph on the screen. Make sure. There we go. So that way you guys can see it too. That's good. And then I'll go ahead and I'll pull the flight plan. So new flight, also from SimBrief, Philadelphia to LaGuardia. We'll be flying at 6,000 feet. Our departure, let's see here. Let's see what we got. It's showing us Ruth. So direct Ruth, my guess is that we're gonna do, let me see here, Philly 2. Yeah, Philly 2. So let me just pin that, and then let me just double check. I just want to make sure Ruth is on there. There's Ruth. We've done that before. And then as far as taxi goes, I just need this one. So we're good to go. Now as far as getting to LaGuardia, we will have, let's see, LaGuardia. Let's see your charts list here. We will need star. Let's see what we got. So showing for LaGuardia, Proud, direct. Okay, Proud, if I'm not mistaken, well, let's see there. So if we pull up all the so either Apple 1 or Quarry, right? It's pretty much showing following the arrival, and then I want to see both Quarry 4 and Apple 1. So Apple 1 shows us Proud at your Sprout, Apple, Renew, Damir. So let's go back on here. Actually, we can go on the legs. So you guys can see what I'm doing there, and we'll compare these to whatever it is that we have. So there's Ruth and then Davis. So Ruth, Davis, and Zoo. So that is hold on a second, Apple 1. Now how about Corey 4? So Corey 4, that's it. So it's I want to say Prowl Davis, Holy Brand, Corey, let's see. Actually, it's not matching up with none of them. So, oh yeah, Holy Brand, Corey, Robbinsville, Tykes, Minx, then over to Renew, Apple, and so on and so forth, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna pin that, and then I'm also gonna pin the airport diagram for LaGuardia. For now, what we will need is this. We're over here, and we will be taking off from runway, I want to say either 17 or 35. We'll find out, and then we'll get back to it. We change that to dark. Since it's dark, it's easier to see. And then, so we're good there. So I want to go ahead and status page again. And let's see. Yeah, we're already done that. So look up the weather. So I'm going to look at the weather now. Let's see what the weather's calling for. See the METAR. And with that, we'll just connect to VetSim, to the network, so that we can officially have some air traffic control. Alright, so we'll connect. We're November 4 Charlie Juliet, Charlie 25 Charlie, so we're on a Citation, Cessna Citation CJ4. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so DC Center is up, New York Center is up, New York Approach is up. There's Philly Delivery is up, which is great. There's ATIS. So ATIS, we have, let me take notes here. I have information Juliet 2809, fuel at 7,000, temperature to 7, 2988 on the altimeter. Approach parallel intersections, runway 27 right, 35 and T6 and 26. So he's probably going to put us on runway 35. Arrivals expect, we don't have to worry about arrivals. Visual approach 35, visual approach 26, departing runway 27 left, excuse me, and runway 35. So operate transponder mode C, blah blah blah. That's always that's standard. So as soon as as soon as I start up and I'm ready to taxi it, I'll just have the transponder on. So let's go and get our clearance. So for our clearance, we'll go craft. We already have a good idea of what he's gonna say, so we can save ourselves the trouble. So Philly 2 Express 6,000, so 6,000 feet is our final altitude. And then departure will be 1284 probably. And then the transponder code. See, when he's giving us the clearance, we typically have an idea what he's going to say, and we write as he's saying it. And there's enough time to do it, but it's kind of quick. But it's much better to look at what's going on. Let's look at the charts. Let's see what the winds are doing. Let's see what everything, what's going on in the big picture. And then we call for clearance, so we're ready to go. And once we get fired up, we're just going. We try to always, not try to. We have to be always ahead of the airplane. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get our clearance. So wait. Okay, 118.85. 118.85, and then that's gonna be the one now, and then ground 121.9er. So 1219er. It's gonna be the next frequency we will need. All right. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and ask for our clearance. And clear Citation 4 Charlie Juliet with Juliet clearance to LaGuardia.
Number 4 Charlie Juliet, close up a clearance, delivery clearance on quest, standby number 1, please.
Oof. Say again for 4 Charlie Juliet. Garbled transmission. I couldn't understand.
November 4 Charlie Juliet, I have your clearance. Did I join the copy?
4 Charlie Juliet is ready to copy.
Number 4 Charlie Juliet, clear from LaGuardia International Airport. Philadelphia to departure, radar vectors route, then file. Maintain 3,000, expect 8,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 3004.
Philly 2, vectors to Ruth, 3,000, 8,000 after 10. 1284 departure 3004 on a box for Charlie Juliet.
No, for Charlie Juliet, reback, correct. Contact ground at 121.9, we're ready for taxi, good flight.
219, good night. Alright, so 3004 on a box. 3004. I'm going to assume we're taking off a runway 35, and then I'll change that later. Okay, 3004 on a box. Let's see, departure arrival. Philly 2, runway 35, right? And then 3,000. So we're gonna do that in a little bit. So we can go here now. And we can start the engine. So we got the ATC clearance, we got the squawk code, and then we
number 4 Charlie Juliet, are you still here?
Affirm, go ahead.
Number 4 Charlie Juliet, new departure frequency 124.35.
12435 for Charlie Juliet.
Thank you. And all of your aircraft on this frequency, new departure frequency 124.35.
124.35 for departure for Charlie Juliet. Awesome. They just changed the frequency. Just fine. Alright. So we're going standby on there for now. And so beacon light is actually beacon lights is on. Throttles are idle. Let's open the cover, run, and we'll start over here. So I just monitor the gauges. Here's ignition. So we're waiting for 24 on the left. Awesome. And that should pop up. Should have a pop up with the other stuff. Let's see. Maybe set the trim for takeoff. Right there. Alright. Trim set for takeoff. Awesome. So you got all the electric, pressurization, and all that stuff. Hydraulics, fuel. Alright, so let's go over to engine 2. Run and right. Same thing. Keep an eye on it 2. Wait for the ITT. Keep an eye on the ITT. There's ignition. And we're waiting for 24.
Hold on, clear. We'll return 4910 information. Juliet Charlie 27 on that. Our clear. Supervisor National.
Victor 4910, Philadelphia delivery, cleared to Washington National Airport, Philadelphia to delivery. Radar vector DuPont. Victor 166.
Man,
delay, Bravo Echo Lima, Alpha Yankee.
I could have flown
Victor 378.
DCA.
Correct.
That'll be fun.
Tango Romeo India.
Alright, so that's a good start as well.
Clipper to arrival. Maintain 5,000.
And we can go ahead and turn on our avionics. Let me adjust this. It's a little tad bit too bright.
3071.
Not
Alright,
you.
we're cleared to Wreck International. Philly 2. Directors to DuPont. Victor 166. I'll leave the fix between that and Victor 378. Trish, direct Clipper to join Clipper 2. And maintain.
And quick second. There we go, that's better.
For Victor 4910, it's Victor 166, followed by delay, Bravo Echo Lima Alpha Yankee, then Victor.
Alright, 15 degrees of flaps. Let me go ahead and set the seatbelt. And in the meantime, we'll go here.
4910, revert correct, contact ground at 121.90, ready for passengers.
And we're going over to passenger brief. And we want the long one. Awesome.
Welcome aboard the Citation CJ4 aircraft. Your flight crew will make every effort to make your trip a pleasant one. At this time, please refer to
Now back to systems here.
located near your seat for important safety-related information.
Cool. There we go.
Smoking is prohibited aboard this aircraft.
Let me go ahead and change to frequency to the ground.
And prohibited in the lavatory at all times.
It's great.
Aviation regulations require passenger compliance with lighted no smoking and seatbelt signs.
Taxi lights can go on, nav lights can go on,
Crew instructions.
and then
For taxi,
logo lights can go on.
please ensure that your lap belt and shoulder harnesses are fastened.
So I gotta change to TRA.
Devices are turned off. Cables, luggage, and loose articles must be stowed and secured.
So avionics switch is on, ACAS is clear, belt buttons set, safety buttons good. Let's do flight control.
Fasten your lap belt.
Make sure it's free and correct.
Pull
And
on
it
the
is.
lap belt strap to tighten the lap belt.
Great.
Fasten the shoulder harness.
And flaps are set for takeoff, and then we'll go pitot-static and the ice, and nav lights are on, and taxi lights are on.
Press the latch release
So we're
of the buckle.
ready to go.
Charlie Hold short of kilo, stand by.
Alright, it's a little loud.
Hold short of kilo.
Turbines.
67 Delta Charlie.
Lap belt securely fastened about you at all times while in your seat. In the event of cabin depressurization, oxygen masks will automatically drop from overhead compartment. Locate the nearest mask, pull the mask down to the full length of the tubing, and place it over your nose and mouth. Adjust masks by pulling the elastic straps and breathe normally.
So
19 days,
Prior to
cross 27 right on mic, continue mic, Sierra 3 to 27 left.
so my guess is he's gonna have me do make a left Alpha Delta over to Delta over to runway 35 and hold shorter runway 27 right.
lifting your face out of the opening and into the cabin. Discard the emergency exit
For the ground, Citation 4 Charlie Juliet is ready to taxi.
through the opening onto the wing and continue forward off the wing.
4 Charlie Juliet, say again.
As an emergency exit. To open the main entry door, first,
Citation 4 Charlie Juliet is ready to taxi.
above the inner handle. Second, pull down on the inner handle approximately 90 degrees. Push the door open and lower the stairs to exit the aircraft. Life vest locations are placarded near
November 4 Charlie Juliet to set back to taxi via Alpha Delta, cross 8, hold short of 27 right.
Wrap the strap around your waist.
Alpha Delta, cross 8, hold short of 27 right, 4 Charlie Juliet.
And tighten the strap.
Heavily ground King Air 4 with
Alpha Delta, 35, hold short,
Red tabs.
27
Okay.
right.
King
Awesome.
Air 416 Bell Whiskey, cross 27 right on Delta, continue Delta Sierra, hold short of 35.
Other emergency or survival equipment. Refer
And continue on Delta to Sierra and hold short 35 at Sierra.
Alright.
From
Parking brakes
09 to 83,
released.
contact tower 118.5, have a great flight.
And let's go ahead and
November 67 Delta Charlie, contact tower 118.5 for power.
let's do a brake check.
Contact tower at 118.5.
Awesome.
Five,
Brakes are good.
Delta
Let's go
Charlie.
ahead and taxi. Just gonna circle back here. There should be a taxiway right behind, almost like behind me. So we do a 180. There it is, and that's Alpha. Sure there's nobody coming from the left.
Ground King Air 4.
Clear on the right.
Hold short 35 at 0.
King Air 41 Whiskey, cross 35 on Sierra, continue Sierra, Sierra 3 to 27 left.
Okay, continue at Sierra, Sierra 3, and then 27 left, 6 brothers.
That's Alpha 2. Next one, Alpha 3. We basically go to the end. We'll make a left here. You set cross 8, so to make sure there's no aircraft.
King Air 416 Star Whiskey, contact tower 118.5, over flight and good night.
Right, over to tower, thanks for ATC, 6 brothers.
And we'll keep going. Past hotel and past Kilo. This is hotel. So we'll have a little bit of a crosswind. And then after it's taxiways, this is where we hold short, right at where the yellow lights are. So we'll slow down. Alright, we'll just wait here. I don't see any aircraft. Nothing here. There's one that just took off. And we'll just wait.
Alright, let's see here. No correction. Citation 4 Charlie Juliet, cross 27 right, continues Delta Sierra, hold short of 35.
Delta and Sierra to 35, crossing 27 right for Charlie Juliet. Alright, so he has us taken off in a different spot, which is fine. We just make sure I got the 29er 88 on the altimeter. Here we go, 29er 88 and 29er 88 on the standby. There we go.
Citation 4 Charlie Juliet, call 35. Continue Sierra 3 to 27 left.
And for Charlie Juliet, continue to Sierra 3, cross 35 to 27 left. Alright, so we're going to make a right here, and I'll make some adjustments because I was expecting 3.5, but it's okay. Not the first time. It's happened before.
November, correction, Citation 4 Charlie Juliet. Contact tower 118.5.
1185. Good night. Let me slow down here a little bit. Let's put 1185, 118.5.
Delta Charlie.
And then departure 2435. So 12435. Awesome. And we're gonna make a next left.
Number 416 Bravo, Whiskey, turn FM 210.
Right there.
Philadelphia Tower request for touch and go, runway 35, 67 Delta Charlie.
Delta Charlie, yeah, that's your reception. Touch and go, it's still closed up. That's correcting your reception.
Copy. Thank you.
Number 416 Bravo, Whiskey, contact departure 124.35.
2435, thank you for the ATC tonight, 6 Broadway.
Yep.
Tower citation for Charlie Juliet, holding short of 27 left at Sarah 3.
Departure, King Air, November 416 Bravo Whiskey with you at 2200, direct, with a heading of 200.
It's in the wrong frequency.
Number 416 Bravo, Whiskey, Sarasota Tower, departure 124.35.
Tower citation for Charlie Juliet, holding short of 27 left at Sarah 3.
Citation 4, Charlie, Juliet, Sarasota Tower, hello, turn left heading 230, wind 2809 on runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 230, runway 27 left, clear to takeoff for Charlie Juliet. So that's that 230 on the heading. And all right, cool. And then let's go ahead and change for landing. Strobes are on. So before takeoff, landing lights, strobe lights, trims are set for takeoff. I have TCAS on. TCAS are on as protection as required, and I set the autopilot. So I have 3,000. There's 3,000 on a box. Heading is 267. There's 267. All right. Full throttle. And toga. Center line. Gear up. We go heading mode. And Fletch. Autopilot. Let's increase that speed up to 40.
Charlie, Juliet, contact departure on 124.35. Yep.
Over to departure. Good night. For Charlie Juliet. Fill departure. Citation 4 Charlie Juliet 3000.
Citation for Charlie Juliet, the departure radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb to 8,000 for Charlie Juliet.
For Charlie Juliet, turn left heading 080, able, proceed direct route.
080 when able, direct route for Charlie Juliet. So 8,000. Alright. We'll go Fletch and climb again. We do 240. We'll keep that turn. Flaps up. So there's our turn. Climb at 8,000. And we'll go direct Ruth. Nav mode. There we go. Awesome.
Altitude.
There's 8,000. 1,000 to go. Let's increase our speed to 250. Alright, let's do that again. Direct Ruth. Awesome.
Departure American 1856 is 2200, G30 heading.
Target 1856, so departure radar contact, allow and maintain 1 2000.
Maintain 1 2000, American 1856.
Target 1856, turn left.
Turn off
heading
the
0,
landing lights.
Correction 1001, able to proceed direct ditch.
Up 1001, able to arc ditch for American 1856.
Just looks something here.
Philadelphia approach, King Air 416 Bravo Whiskey. What was the frequency I needed to be handed off to?
King Air 416 Bravo, CSV 126.1.
2616 Bravo Whiskey, thanks.
Wonder where this guy's at. He's the one who took off before. Let's see. Alright, so there's the roof. Oh, he's going to DCA. Still on 242. I'm going 277. Oh, I got a tailwind. Alright, so let's see. See what we got here. So technically, we would be already on the arrival. So we're looking at 13,000. Let's see. Davis 13. Holy brand quarry. So quarry 10,000. Yeah, we'll be factored all the way. So we won't have to worry about altitude. And then I'll be headed off soon. Yeah. Should be headed off to probably New York approach. We'll see.
Citation for Charlie Juliet versus New York versus going to be closing shortly. Unicom 122.8, have a great way.
Over to Unicom for Charlie Juliet. Good night. So 122.8. All right. Since they're closing, I'm gonna go ahead and climb to 10,000. That'll put us right into the arrival, and I'll be doing a Corey 4. So let's do that.
Altitude.
Let's do Corey 4, and runway will be, let's see, Three 007. Runway 31. So I'm gonna do you know what? Let's do something fun. LaGuardia, charts, approach, and runway 31. Expressway visual. We'll do that one. Next. Runway 31. Corey, Agard, Go Victor Echo, up X-ray Tango. Let's see, I believe it's Agard. Let me pull up here. Review, Apple Tickle Proud. Minx, Go Victor Echo. Let's pull it up. So Corey 4. I know. There you go. Agard, Golf, Victor Echo. So Agard speak. Let's do Agard or none. There you go. Keep it that way. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so let's put our numbers. Loud and clear. I don't know why I said like that. 3007, 3007. Temperature 26. QNH 2983. And runway's dry. And sand. There you go. So that gives us the speeds. And back to legs. Let's go ahead and start our descent. Down to 3,000. Let's see if I have dials on there. Let's do direct. Apple. Keep it at 250 and 210. Pull the power of the way back. Slowly. There we go. Here's Apple's next. And then I don't have... Alright, let me put on insert dials before. There we go. So we gotta do 2500. First notch of flaps. And 160. Cool. Put the gear down. And full flaps. Let's turn off the autopilot. And LaGuardia traffic, citation 4, Charlie Juliet, Prospect Park, expressway visual runway 31, LaGuardia.
Altitude.
Could not hear anything. Say again?
You're still on that.
Can you guys see the expressway? All right, here comes our turn. LaGuardia traffic, 4 Charlie Juliet, Long Island Expressway, circle to land runway 31, LaGuardia. I can barely hear you, where the other aircraft is. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. And LaGuardia traffic, citation 4 Charlie Juliet, Long Island Expressway, circle to land runway 31, LaGuardia. All right. Full flaps.
American 328, American 1856.
American 328.
Yeah, it looks like I was over 57 when it disconnect. I'm going to be connecting right back in front of you now.
Still good, I'm dropping down to 17,000, going slower. Enjoy.
New York traffic, FedEx Palsy, inbound highway runway 31 right, New York traffic.
LaGuardia traffic, citation 4 Charlie Juliet, turning final runway 31, LaGuardia. little bit of a crosswind from the left. Nothing significant.
New York traffic, X-ray 500 miles from runway 31 right, New York traffic.
Just hold. There we go. There we go, and very nice. Butter. Flaps going up.
New York traffic, X-ray, following on runway 31 right, New York traffic.
Juliet? Yeah. And LaGuardia traffic citation for Charlie Juliet is clear of runway 31 at Juliet. LaGuardia? Alright, so we got taxi lights. Strobes can go off. Spoilers are down, flaps are up, landing lights are off, taxi lights are on, and then that can go off as well. Pitot static, and we'll leave that on for now. And strobe lights are off. So we'll do Bravo, Papa. Actually, you can do Bravo and Charlie Yankee. LaGuardia traffic citation for Charlie Juliet will be taxiing via Bravo and Charlie Yankee to Terminal A. LaGuardia. Flight director can go off as well.
New York traffic, X-ray, located the active, Fremont basement, JFK.
There's Bravo. So it's Echo, Delta, and then Charlie, Yankee on the left. There's Delta. My rotor is acting up. There's Charlie. We'll make a right here, and that splits to Charlie Yankee. Just hold a little bit. All right, so we've got no aircraft there. I will look there before I cross. Looks clear as well.
White plane traffic, yeah, 613 is clear of runway 16 taxiing to the terminal.
LaGuardia traffic, Citation 4, Charlie Juliet will be crossing runway 422, LaGuardia. LaGuardia traffic, Citation 4 Charlie Juliet is clear of runway 422, LaGuardia. And we'll go over to the terminal, right there. Right here on the left. He's just chilling in there. Alright, parking brakes are set. Emergency lights are going off. And standby off. Avionics switch is going off. And the climate off. Throttles idle. And then we'll just stop the engines. Engine 1 and engine 2. There we go. Welcome to New York. Alright, I know. Turn all the external lights off. Alrighty. And battery off. We're all set. All right, thank you all, and I'll see you guys on our next flight.